Yep.
Go.
Okay, we are back. Uh, Sorry about that, everyone. I think our technical difficulties are fixed, and we have Has back here. He
Hey.
arrived during the small intermission. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, everyone. Yes. To not waste any more time, Divine, can you take the recap from the top?
Yes, I can. Basically, we picked up right while we were still in Mike's house. We were looking at the mirror with the R symbol. The police caught us, kicked us out. We all walked home for the night. Mike told us he was staying at the Midnight Inn or the Moonlight Inn. We all went home, kind of picked up in the morning at Akemi's place where we were talking. Mike invited us to his brother's funeral. And then we went to his house to kind of search around for some clues. We found a notebook, which was pretty interesting. And then we all went home for the day and then came back at the funeral. At the funeral, it was a very sad thing, but eventually Mike went up to say some words and kind of proclaimed that we were going to find out what was happening. And then it started raining and the session ended.
Mhm.
Yes, and the session picks back up as the camera focuses on a symbol painted in a mirror. Uh, the symbol, as the camera begins to move back, the symbol fades, the camera turns, moves down the hallway, downstairs, as it kind of spins around, showing a house as it exits and begins to fly through the streets between buildings. It passes by Kaden's house, passing next to the cafe. Akemi's house. It quickly moves to the Moonlight Inn. It enters the inn. We see, a bunch of people wandering around. Arya Celeste, a bunch of other people as the camera goes to the rooms, entering the room the entire party was standing in. As the camera turns and exits the inn, begins to move, quickly winding between roads and tunnel and buildings as it begins to approach Daniel's house, and you kind of just focus on his house for a little bit, and then the camera turns to the graveyard, begins to move between hundreds of graves until we see a large gathering of people, and the camera snaps to a sky view of the people, hundreds. And as time passes, 50, 30, a dozen, 4. The camera focus to 4 people hugging it out. Kaden, Akemi, Daniel, and Mike. The camera approaches. It shifts to see in the mist in the distance a figure watching, and the figure steps back and disappears in the mist. And that's where the session picks back up. So yeah, the ring is a light ring, so it's nothing too major that you guys have to worry about. But you kind of like break from the hug after that, making looking a little bit in better spirits. Um, but yes, Mike kind of just gives a deep sigh. Did Alex not come?
No, Alex did not come, I believe.
Oh, I didn't.
This is Mike asking in character.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah. He didn't come this time. I think. I think he went back home. And I look at the other two.
I think he didn't want to walk all the way out here because he didn't have a ride.
Uh, that's fair. You could have called me, I would have picked him up. But that's fair. Um, well, I... Thanks everyone. Just... very confused those past few days. I mean, mostly since the whole thing in the creek, but past few days it has been stronger, I guess.
Yeah, um, for sure. As- This whole thing is really confusing. Not, you're right to say that. There's nothing wrong with it. And as you said, we'll try to figure it out.
And the
Anyway,
nods.
it's getting a little colder. Wanna move somewhere else for a
Um,
bit?
yeah. Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Yeah, sure.
Where are we going?
Um, can probably go to Daniel's house.
Yeah, I mean Daniel's house is just right over there. Do you mind, Daniel?
Uh, PB said he'd be right back.
Oh. No, well, I think
uh,
he's thinking about it for a moment. Yeah. Well,
Daniel,
he does
Daniel, why
that.
are you drinking the rain, bro? Your house is right there.
Yeah. But yeah, still, at this
um,
point, we need to gather information, right? If that's,
yeah.
I mean, for the past few days, I tried to do it, but there's not much to gather. I mean,
Maybe, maybe we should all look in the library together tomorrow.
hmm.
Oh yeah, it's not open today, huh?
Yeah, that's what Alex said. That's I I believe the librarian went on a date with her husband, so that was nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's check out the library tomorrow. I want to show you the one that has the broken pages, and also I want to check if the book that I gave to the librarian that is fixed now. So yeah.
she, he nods. Um, um, as he kind of glances to the group, and she's like, uh, um, I'll probably be going back to the inn soon. But probably like notify Alex that we'll be meeting in the library.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can text him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think Daniel doesn't really mind. He's been thinking for a bit now. I don't think it's really
I'll
hard of
say
a
you guys
question.
are like walking towards his house by this point, the four of you.
Okay, for sure. It's like, but still, the aesthetic of living right next to a graveyard. That's a. I don't know if that's a. I don't know. There should be weird things happening at graveyards. Hmm. Maybe there's like something. A person just suddenly appeared in the middle of the night.
I mean, yeah, there are those weird rumors of a dude that apparently shows up around here. Daniel apparently met him.
Wait, what, dude?
Ooh. What, dude? I'm
Uh,
curious.
haven't you guys heard? Apparently, some weird dude that shows up here. Um, some people that stayed overnight have seen him.
Really? Hmm. That's honestly weird. For sure.
It's mostly just rumors, but I don't know, probably
Hmm.
just the groundskeeper or something.
Hmm. It could be. Or it could be a ghost. Ooh. I mean, the rumors must come there's a reason why the rumors happen, right? So must be
Yeah,
true in some shape or form.
Yeah.
well, like, probably just a groundskeeper, like I said.
Probably, but why would they? Wouldn't that be the first thing that they think usually? Not just, like, ooh, a ghost person in the place. Honestly, that's pretty, like, that's a jump on a gun.
Hmm.
Eh, I'm not actually curious. I really want to see this happen now. Let's see if this is actually true.
You wanna stay overnight on the graveyard?
I mean, not really, but I just want to know. There's nothing wrong with knowing, right?
I
I
mean,
mean, it's a
honestly,
harmless
Daniel's
rumor.
house is nearby. I guess I'll be fine with it.
Mm, yeah, if Daniel allows us to stay over, I think I would be down to check it out. But considering that Daniel is now really deep in thought for the past 20 minutes, trying to trying to you know agree of letting us go to his house. Um, but yeah, I don't. If it already takes him this long, I don't think Dan would allow us to stay over. So, hmm, well, there's really nothing else to go to be honest.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Have any ideas, Kaden?
Hmm. Well, I mean, I don't really enjoy the idea of just staying in a graveyard every night personally. So, if anything, we could stay at Daniel's place, but I don't know, cause do you guys really think this is gonna help us find anything about the creek or like what's going
Um.
on the with
mm,
Mike?
Not really. To be honest, I just throw it out there, just something that the town has. I thought it would be cool to check it out, but I don't really see the connection being it with the creek. So, I mean, I can just do it another time, or
I
we
don't
could
know.
just investigate it another time. But I don't. There's really no connection. Yeah, I think it's probably just a one-time thing in this specific spot and nothing else. So yeah. Hmm. Either way, I just
Yeah.
if we're gonna gather information tomorrow, I for sure would want to talk to the teacher a little bit and ask him what does he know more um about the creek.
Hey,
Mm,
because
sorry, you
what
can go.
because whatever is
oh,
happening to the creek is now happening to us and is probably brought into this town. He probably knows something about it.
mm, I mean, maybe. What were you gonna say, Kaden?
I was gonna say that's actually not a bad idea, but I don't think we should just ask the teacher. Maybe we should go ask some of the locals, because I mean, the lake's been
Mhm.
around or the creek's been around a pretty long time. I'm sure like some of the maybe older people around here might have heard something about it.
Like the person in Grand Goods.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe we could also. I mean, you should. I think someone said before he was really mentioning how the creek was dangerous, and I mean, besides the whole cave stuff, it didn't seem like it was dangerous. So maybe he knows something.
I mean,
Yeah.
Although,
let's not forget. I think you guys saw it, but didn't you guys say that there was someone watching us?
Yeah, there was.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's right.
It
Um,
actually kind of reminded me of that thing in the cave, but I don't know, taller.
also, I don't know if approaching Professor Rudin directly could be a good idea. Maybe we could also, since we're going to the library, talk to his wife and see what she knows about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah. Sure. I think that's a good idea. I was actually just thinking going straight to the teacher, but I think yeah, that sounds good. Hmm.
Yeah. Um. So so we're staying over at Daniel's today to
If Daniel will allow us, but
watch the
Daniel,
graveyard. Uh,
I mean,
I'll
Daniel
say
has
you're kind of like in front of his house, but at this point, kind of just undercover, so
yeah.
you don't get rained on. Uh, but yeah, as you're waiting, for Daniel, I'll say Daniel's kind of just doing some other stuff at the moment.
Hmm.
He kind of had to like go inside the house, like check something. And you're kind of just standing in front talking.
Hmm.
As Mike kind of grabs his phone, like, oh, we should probably notify Alex, and he's gonna send a message on the group chat and just be like, Alex, we plan to meet in the library tomorrow to research and also talk with the professor's wife. And then he sends that, and you see the message pop up on your phone, Alex.
I send back. Guys. Yeah.
Mike sends back. Do you need someone to pick you up?
I think I can walk to a library, Mike.
Where is the
It,
library?
It's like
library
it's
is
not that
over
hard
here.
from, but not that
It's
far from
yeah,
the cafe.
it's in the corner,
I can
right?
walk
It's
there.
on this street, like town hall, down the street of town hall, in the corner lot.
I
Yep.
think I can walk to a library from my house, from the cafe.
I don't know, man. Are you sure it's safe to go on your own, Mr. Krabs?
That's just you guys
The-
texting. Mr.
I'll
Krabs.
be
do
fine.
you guys want me to just call him?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
That'd be
Just go
better.
for it. Go
Yeah.
for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Voice call. It's you, Alex.
Alex, kind of not expecting a call at the at first. Almost clicks to hang up, but then he moves to actually answer the call.
Hey,
When
hey.
you know when you don't expect something. Hi.
Yeah.
Expect you to
We're
call
in
me
front
after
of
I said it
Daniel's
would be
house.
fine.
We might be staying over here
Huh?
to watch the graveyard.
Huh? Why?
Because Akemi wants to look for ghosts.
Huh? Like to mention, Alex would definitely not be saying very nice things under his breath right now. He could get away with it.
You hear the Ghostbusters ringtone in the background.
Uh, yeah. At this point, Daniel walks out of his house after checking on whatever it was that he went to check. Mike kind of turns to him, like, "Oh, Daniel.
Hi.
So can we stay over?
Sorry, what?
Can Oh yeah, you're probably spacing out when we
Daniel,
were talking about it.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you
Yeah,
were being
you
freaking
see
hard
they have
concerning the
Alex on
ringtone.
the phone on a call.
Oh,
As Daniel, Mike goes, so can we stay over because we wanna watch the graveyard for any ghosts?
Yeah, there. What Mike said that there's a rumor about staying here late, and there's like a person.
well, that's just
didn't Daniel just say that was a
he's
homeless guy?
he's just
His
a
name was
guy.
Greg, right?
But why is he?
I mean,
Is he just a guy?
and let's say it's probably just a
Yeah,
groundskeeper.
that's what
That's
I
at least what
said.
most people say. But
It's probably. I just always thought it was a groundskeeper. I mean,
I thought you said he was a
what?
homeless guy.
All five, four of you? Wanna
Yeah.
stay?
5, no, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, 3, because
Unless
No,
Alex
three,
wants to
three.
come
Oh,
over.
Alex.
I mean,
Alex is not
No.
coming. Okay.
okay. I mean, does he have? Does that
Um.
person just come here? Just
Well, no, they're.
is he
I mean, they
drunk or
just
something,
no,
or just
no,
a
no, no.
groundskeeper?
For
It's
they
it's
just they
probably
come at
just the
night usually.
groundskeeper.
Yeah, when the groundskeeper does their work. I mean,
It's probably
Oh,
just the groundskeeper.
but if you, I mean, if you let me like just clean things up a bit, and I can. Yeah, I guess you guys can stay.
all
Okay.
right.
Wasn't
Yeah.
really expecting company, so.
I mean, take your time cleaning up. We didn't expect to stay over.
No, you're
Honestly.
fine.
Oh yeah, and also while you were spacing out, we talked about meeting up in the library tomorrow to research and also talk about with the professor's wife because the professor seemed he might have known something.
Okay. Sure. All right. Well,
Alright, if you guys die, give me a call.
you I mean, if you
Bro-
really want Alex, you can like we can drive over to pick you up.
No,
To bring you on
Sure.
my bike.
think I'm good.
Are
Okay.
you sure you
No,
don't want to
you're
die with
gonna
us?
miss us ghost hunting.
Yeah, I'd rather not die with you personally.
For as long as I've
I'd
been here,
rather.
I
Wait,
haven't seen a
wait,
ghost, so I
wait.
can
What
assure
happened
you.
to the recklessness that you did like a couple of days ago? What happened there? Where was
You see, I
that?
broke my leg,
Uh huh.
and
Uh huh.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kemi,
So you
fuck
changed your
up.
mind?
No,
Yeah,
I did
sure.
not change my mind.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna go inside and start cleaning things up, putting some stuff away.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So that's the plan for tomorrow, Alex. We just come by to the library, probably around noonish
Yeah.
or around that
We
time.
can meet there at noon. Sounds good.
Yes, there's that. Are you sure you don't want to come here,
Guilt trip
Alex?
me?
I mean, we're probably gonna figure something out, and you're gonna get left out. So I don't know.
I doubt that.
Who
Who
knows?
knows? But yeah, seems like a plan.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, we all hang up on Alex and enter the house. Kinda Mike, at least Mike helps Daniel kinda clean up some stuff. As yeah, you all find yourselves just
I would.
in
Oh, I was just gonna say like if they walk in, they just be hit with a giant wall of like Febreze or like air freshener.
Yep.
Please.
Yeah.
But I'll say by the point that y'all kind of just settling in the house, it's around like nearly 10 p.m. So a bit later. What time are you going to go back to the graveyard?
3 a.m. for the copy pastas. Creepy pastas.
Yeah, for sure. So what time did we leave the graveyard to pack our stuff and then come back? Right? Is that what you're saying? Or what time did we
No,
leave
what time do?
Daniel's house
Yeah,
to
to get
go
out of the house.
What time are we going back?
Yeah.
to the
It's
graveyard?
What time
literally
are you
my
going
front
to the
yard.
graveyard?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, around 2:30ish, we started preparing, and 3 a.m. we just go out.
Okay.
Start preparing, Alex.
Before that, after like we discuss this and settle in Daniel's house, I would like to text someone text one of at the place where I work at and tell them that um I'm here
Just in case.
earlier than I expected. So if there's anything that we need to do that I push back, we can do it now. Just let me know the time.
Okay. Yeah. You see It is pretty late at night, so there's not like immediate response, but imagine to probably have one in the morning.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, yeah. Y'all prepare some stuff, gonna settle yourselves in Daniel's house, and the night continues. As what has Alex been doing during this night?
That is a good question. This is like current time, so everybody has a computer, I would assume.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't know
going-
if you have a computer at the the second
Cafe.
floor of the cafe.
How else to keep track of inventory?
um,
I'll
You're
analyze.
probably in a back room, but not in a.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm gonna go to the computer. I am going to try to learn anything new about Devil's Creek. Sure.
Yeah. What are you googling?
Google.
I'm gonna Google Devil's Creek door with symbols shadow monster.
Great keywords.
Okay.
How Google
So-
works.
It is. It
It's
is.
terrible and it finds you all things.
The first thing that pops up is Supernatural Existence of Devil's Creek. A blog by Roland Davis.
This guy,
Uh,
this dude, this
yeah.
guy.
And then like as the things go on, they're more like there's a bunch of like stories about like devils and shadow creatures and doors. Besides the blog post, doesn't seem to be much about it. There is like there appears like some like news report on like Devil's Creek and New Grove by extension. They're just like basic stuff, basic news stories from like a small town.
Okay,
Some basic like historical researches of Devil's Creek.
Okay, I'd like to go to the images section of Google and try to find anything that matches up with the door that we saw. Image.
You see images of devils, you see images of shadow creatures, you see images of doors, but you don't see anything that matches what you saw.
And I'm going to erase that search, and I'm gonna search 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Satan door 7 symbols.
I mean, you find a bunch of cool artwork, but nothing that exactly matches what you're looking
Satan's
for.
Door 7. So I'm actually looking this up. No, not Sansa's door. There you
I mean, okay.
go. Ooh, satanic symbols and their meanings.
Okay.
Use
so,
Bing.
No.
So instead, since I didn't find anything with that, I'm gonna look up ruler pays its dues.
Pay its
Smart.
dues. Yeah.
Ruler plays its dues.
Pays its.
Roll me a grid. Difficulty of
It strikes
15.
lightning.
15?
15.
Render onto Caesar.
Oh, I better fucking crit then. Okay. 1,
You
2,
type it
3,
in, the ruler pays its dues, you hit enter, the computer shuts down.
Blue screen of death? Question mark.
Nope, just blacks out.
What the fuck is happening? What
What?
the fuck?
Dude, your
Alex
computer
is just
crashed.
like, okay, let me grab my phone real quick. This is some super. And opens the group chat. Guys,
Yeah?
ruler
What?
pays its dues. Don't look it up. Turns off computers.
Looking it up
Don't
now.
look it up, the ruler pays its due at 3 a.m.
Looking it up now. Send.
on your phone.
Opening Google. Yes.
Okay.
Just gonna set your phone on
Do
fire.
you look up the ruler pays its dues?
Yeah.
Yeah, you click enter, and it kind of loads up, and it kind of just gives a bunch of like random pages that like has to do with like the words, but not exactly the what you're looking for.
Nothing happened.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
The computer at the cafe just turned off when I searched it in.
Maybe it's just a computer thing.
Okay, search.
Makes sense. It's storming pretty hard,
Would make sense.
as you hear
Search
outside.
Satan door 7 symbols for me then.
All right,
Wow.
one sec. I search it.
Holy
Um,
shit! Are you fucking
you-
serious?
Hell yeah, on incognito mode.
That's
you
smart.
yeah
No
you
cookies
look
here.
it up, and you find the same stuff that Alex found, just like mostly just like some random symbols, and there is like some articles on like different like satanic symbology, but as you click on them and scroll, there's no symbols that seem to look like the ones you saw, besides the pentagram.
Okay.
Got nothing.
Okay, I also searched Shadow Monster, Demon Door, Devil's Creek. That didn't give me anything either, but try it. To get something different, Kaden.
That is the worst thing to search on.
I know it is a terrible search.
Wait, what are you searching?
I don't search that up. Instead, I search abandoned mine Devil Creek incidents.
Oh, that's
I'd like to think that Daniel's
Yeah.
just like standing in the living room, just watching everyone on their phones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
um, roll me a brains.
All right.
A difficulty of 10.
Ooh.
I
14, baby.
Ooh.
didn't have to explode. Yeah, see, he
Um,
didn't have to explode to do something.
No.
Let's go.
The first up thing is Roland Davis, supernatural existence of Devil's Creek.
Boring.
But as you kind of keep scrolling, you're smart. You're a technology kind of guy.
Yeah.
You go pretty far into it, and you find an article buried in the search engine. Maybe like 7 pages down.
Oh god.
Jesus.
It catches your eye because it is 7 pages down, but it has every single keyword you put.
Nice.
Interesting.
Look
Let's, yeah, let's take a look.
It is a website that almost seems like it was like it's a bit not glitchy, but like almost like one of those like old websites that it's all like the text is not like lined up.
Yep.
And like some of it is overlapping,
Yes.
almost corrupted, but mostly seems like almost badly designed. People with pretty good brains. This, especially for you, Kaden, this could be like an attempt or someone like hacking the website or something.
Hell yes.
But as you kind of read it over, it does talk about a lot of people going to about like old mines in Devil's Creek. It was kind of like in the very very beginning, when like the first like settlers arrived. It was kind of mining area that was kind of abandoned. After some time, there were like some deaths during the time. It does talk about the Agatha Hospital and the supposed story that there was like she had like a deadly disease, and the hospital managed to save her, and that's why it's named after her. Agatha, that was the first mayor of the town's wife. And kind of like it mentions some stuff like if there was this disease, like more people could have caught it, or it was maybe like something that wasn't necessarily like that something that it could be caught, maybe like something genetic. It does like kind of go over a time like the transition from like the town being once the town that would become New Grove was like a settlement closer to Devil's Creek, and for some reason people kind of moved away from the creek over time. But when it gets real juicy is you do manage to scramble that, not fully, but there are a couple names that you don't recognize, but they're names of missing people in Devil's Creek. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there's a lot of names that you can tell would have been where names were, but they were kind of just scrapped out. Probably whoever accessed the website. Um, Roll me another brains difficulty of 6.
Okay. Just saying, if I fail with anything on this, I'm spending points, Loki. Okay, I'm spending all 5 of my points. Let's go.
Okay.
For real.
Literally 0
You
points.
do
Let's go.
notice for the few that were there, they seem to be very close together. Some of them even being the same day, and in small groups from 4 to 6 people.
Is there anything on about like if they were researching into Devil's Creek?
Oh my fucking god.
No, most of them are. It's mostly just like the name and the date they went missing. There's not really like any in-depth information.
Can I save this website and then start looking up some of the names and the dates that they disappeared?
Yeah. Um,
Should type down.
You need to type it down
I
right.
need to type all this
so there
down.
is, you doing everything now, or you waiting later to do it later?
I think Caden's gonna pull out like one of his small little notebooks that he like kind of so every once in a while carries with him, and he's just gonna write down all the names and dates, and then he's gonna write down literally like you know up at the very top the long ass link to the website.
Yeah.
He's gonna type out that entire. He's gonna write out that entire link just in case.
Not even bookmarking.
Yep.
I'm bookmarking it, but I'm not losing this shit if it gets unbookmarked somehow.
You write the entire URL.
Yep, I write down the entire URL.
Damn.
And then I close my book.
All right. It looks like you found something.
By this point, it's a little later. I'll say, it's back maybe like closer to like 1:30 a.m. or so. So about 1.5 hours until you're going to the graveyard. So yeah.
Kaden, it looks like you found something.
Yeah, 1 sec. And he's still like kind of just scribbling down a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you rent like really focused like when you get into a project.
Yeah, and he kind of finishes writing down the last name or like the last part of the URL. Okay, closes his book. Well, I didn't think I was gonna find anything, but I did actually find something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You saying this out loud?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think I just convinced Alex to come to the graveyard.
Yeah, it
Oh.
looks like.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't.
okay.
Oh, really? How did you
Yeah.
manage to do that?
We're gonna fight.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess Alex is coming over.
I guess that works. Yeah. What did you find, Kaden?
Oh yeah.
I found this website, like, it took a really long time and a lot of scrolling, but it was like this kind of thing that looked like it was hacked, if that makes sense, or like really poorly set up. Right? I honestly thought I was gonna need a virus, but I've got some pretty strong firewalls, so I stormed ahead and found some information on some disappearances that happened a pretty long time ago, and some names and dates for those disappearances, and they were all like pretty close together in groups of like 4 to 6, kind of like we are, which freaked me out.
You showed them the paper with the names.
Yeah.
Everyone except Kaden roll me brains.
Do you recognize any of these names, boys? And gal.
I guess I'll roll a brains.
Okay. Do I have something to add into
3.
this, JV, or no?
I don't
Since it's
think
related, is this like a history related to New Grove or no?
so. I mean, kind of.
But
I'll allow it.
okay, sure. Oh, god damn it.
Okay. Still fine. Anyone spend any tokens or anything?
What was the DC?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. This. Yeah, no, actually, this would be difficult just then.
10? Okay, sure.
He's showing us symbols, yeah?
No, it's a list of names with
Oh.
the dates.
Okay.
Mike kind of just looking confused, but that's a lot of missing people. Akemi, you do notice one thing from the few dates he has. Like the first 2 dates, it's like starting like the 90 not the 90s, but like the like the early 1900s. To kind of moving forward to the most recent being for about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And since they have each date has a gap of 10 years to them.
I'm gonna walk over and take a picture of it and send it to Kaz. I mean, Alex and our private.
So when
Yeah.
was the recent one? Recent?
So the previous missing disappearance is actually only one person that was still there for Kaden. But you know, that by the missing like the scrap data, you could see that originally were 6 missing people, but only one name remained there, and they were about 2012, 10 years
And
ago.
10 years ago. Oh. Huh. So
That's recent.
the group seems like
And the previous one before there was 2002, and the previous one was 1992.
Holy shit! It's
And the Kenshin isn't
2022.
that bad.
Did you say 1992?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, whoa, cool.
So there's
His
this
birthday
gap of every 10 years some group of people go missing?
A group of people? Like, how many people
Well,
again?
Right?
like a
Is,
group
is
of
that
4
what
to
is
6.
is that what I'm reading correct? Right, Kaden?
Yeah, like from what I found, most of them are in groups of 4 to 6, except for like this one, for example, and then he points to the most current one, which was about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Who's
no,
that person?
the thing there was only a couple names per like date, Divine, but like kind of digging into the data, you could see like there was spaces for more people. They were like scrapped, so you could tell like how many people were there, but only like there was one name. So like in the 2012 would have been like 6 people, but only one name was remaining. The rest of the other names were scrapped, and that was kind of like for all of them, 4 to 6 people. There were some anomalies, some of them were more, but none less than 4.
Can I try? Fuck, I want to hack in and see if I can get those scrapped names.
Can casual of brains?
I mean, you could do it. Right?
Yeah,
you said you
Alex,
have a
roll
strong
brains.
firewall. You said you have a strong firewall, right?
Well, I don't. Well, this website does look pretty shit. I think I could probably do it, but I don't know how long it'll take me.
Looks sketchy
No.
as fuck.
I mean-
yeah, I know.
I mean,
One.
well, I mean, we have time before we be able to get out, and
We only have an
I-
hour and a half. Hacking jobs, like if this doesn't look too hard, so at least it'll probably take half an hour, unless it's just fucking light work. Then it could probably take anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes.
can
But-
you do it like right now to check?
I mean, I can try. I have my laptop on me.
Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. So
I mean,
let's try
can
to
we
get
try
as
to
much
look
as we
up
can.
the people on the list, at least the most recent ones? I mean, there's got to be a record of them.
Yes, I want to.
Oh, I planned on doing it. That's why I wrote the names down.
Yeah, I want to I want to know who the most recent one is.
Yeah, what's the name, JV, of the most recent one?
The most recent one, their name is what notes?
Notes.
Okay.
Brain fart, so I just need to check my notes. Um, Ted Ramirez.
Ted Ramirez.
Wait,
Wait, isn't Mike's last name Ramirez?
No.
No, it's Garcias.
Garcias. Okay, sorry.
Ramirez. Ramirez. Do I know a Ramirez?
Roa brings.
Yeah.
Can I roll a brains?
I know Ramirez.
Yep.
Big dog.
Then you can roll with advantage.
I have a +1 because
Who's rolling with
A
advantage?
difficulty.
Yeah.
Difficulty of 12. Daniel can roll with advantage.
Wait, why am
So
I rolling with
close.
advantage?
If you roll well, you
It's
find
your
out.
mom.
Oh shit, dude.
So yeah, advantage is a
Yeah.
D4 extra to it.
A
Yeah.
D4 extra.
I failed, so at least I get
I
an
failed.
adversity token.
Again,
Brains.
a lot of adversity tokens.
I'm not good at that.
Add a D4. Explode.
That's what's the difficulty?
It's,
12.
it was 12.
Yeah, no.
Mike's
can give
gonna
you a
give
plus
3
2.
Mike can give his 3 adversity tokens to give you +3.
Okay.
That's
So that's an
8.
extra 5 to 10.
And then I can give you plus 1, but it's plus 2 because of my loyal
Yeah.
fee to give you plus 12. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I
Okay.
don't
Um,
have a thing
I
that
brained
allows
it.
me to give
Daniel's
adversity.
buying me an Uber.
Yeah, I got him an Uber.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Oh, you have to pay
I'll buy
extra,
you a
right?
Uber so you can come here beat my ass.
Oh shit.
I'm that confident, my guy. I'm that confident.
He's that guy.
But
Oh
yeah,
my god.
What was okay?
You, Daniel, Ramirez is the last name of your boss.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's Tom Ramirez.
Wait, what was the first name on the list? What Ramirez?
Ted Ramirez.
Ted
Ted.
Ramirez.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
oh,
very close.
Yeah, I know a Ramirez. I don't know if there's a relation, but
oh, really?
yeah, my
Who's-
boss's last name is Ramirez.
Where your
Uh,
boss works at? Work at
The Fixer King,
the fixer kid.
the mechanical shop.
Wait, the one I was
Oh.
helping with?
Yeah, the one that was my work. Yeah, I work there.
Oh, yeah. You, just to be exact, Ted Ramirez missing. Oh, this is on for you guys. Would be weird. Let me just fix the date, because I put the day before the month.
No, it's okay.
American.
It's fine. You can just copy. You just copy and paste that.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
So
confused.
month,
Month first. Then.
the month first.
Okay.
Day, yeah, the American style.
Oh yeah, American
Martin
style. baby.
Imperial.
what day is it for us right now? Or what month?
It's in November.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't we're in November, right?
Okay. So we've got about a couple months till one of us goes missing, or a few of us.
I don't know.
Wait, is it? No, I don't think that's how it works. It's not the
the-
month; it's the year, right?
The year has
Yeah.
been
2012.
consistent. The month hasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
if you
the
look at
month-
the two that were in 2022, both of them were like
22,000.
in the same day,
Mhm.
but they were in September.
Oh.
Okay. Well, here's my theory though. Assumingly, these people were getting involved with something they shouldn't have, and this is why they disappeared.
You think there's like a serial killer, like family?
Maybe something like
I mean-
that, or I don't know.
I
think
don't.
Some people have
honestly,
The
secrets that
fucking
they
early 1900s.
Generational serial
generational
killers.
serial killing is
or
possible.
or not a serial killer, a cult.
Cult is also
That's
possible.
Cult.
It is a small town.
You'll
Wait,
hear a knock
Oh,
at the door.
Fuck.
Oh fuck! Oh, hello?
wait,
Hello?
who would be here at 2 a.m. the fucking morning?
It's nearly 3. I'm gonna go open the door.
Did
There's a
Yeah,
there's a
the door
couple
is
locks. There's a
Alex.
level couple locks on the
Yeah, as you
door.
open the door, you see Alex standing there.
Oh, you son
Oh,
of.
how'd you get here so fast?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell any of
you
them
bought
about the
me an
Uber.
Uber?
No,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I mean,
Oh,
I need to beat his ass somehow, so can't do it
Bro,
if he's on the
You
way.
ain't gonna win this. I'm gonna beat your
Dude,
ass.
if
Even with
I
this
fight
broken
you,
leg.
I really don't. Do you really want to fight? Because if so, this is your fault. Whatever happens next, if we do fight.
Understand that I have a weapon.
wait, hold
Yes.
up, hold up.
Hey.
No, let's not fight. We
Well,
found
no.
something,
Wait, no,
and we
but we're
just
gonna
can
go to
figure
the
it out.
graveyard real quick and just. Duke
Oh,
it
we're
out.
going now.
Where are you going now? Oh yeah, let's
Still
go.
raining pretty heavily.
Ooh, rain fight, even
And
cooler.
you're-
Yeah,
So
even
dramatic.
cooler. Oh.
Oh, just like one of those animes, right?
I just accidentally kill PB, you know?
Dude, I most likely am gonna
Come and
accidentally
act.
kill you.
One of us becomes
Okay.
into Vic.
I have a
Uh,
D20 in my fight, Kaz.
I have a D6.
Hey, wait. I would definitely win with my D6 fight.
This was
you all
very
start heading to
esoteric.
the graveyard.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm really trying not to be lethal here.
Okay.
But
I'm
can
yeah,
I roll
you'll
at
start-
disadvantage?
Heavy rain. Yeah. Stepping between the graveyard, there's this faint mist in the air. That you
Nice.
get closer to the graveyard, seems to get thicker. You can hear the sound of lightning, crackling, and sound of
Sound of
thunder and
lightning.
flashes of lightning.
Yeah.
As you arrive at the graveyard. Much like, you guys really gonna do this?
Well, dude, this is the only way I got him to come here, so it's just gonna be
Okay.
real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Okay.
was,
go
okay.
ahead
I
and
was
do that.
promised to beat his ass, so you know it's gotta happen.
He did bring
Alright,
up my
sure.
non-existent mother, so it's his fault. And he called me a pussy.
Oh. Okay.
Get the bandages ready.
It's not.
Yeah,
that's
got
that's
it.
not how this started.
I'll
by the
prepare.
way.
No,
I'm
you called me a
preparing
pussy.
JV, as they
Yeah.
about to fight, I would like to take a look around
Yeah.
and see.
Romeo Brains and you two Romeo Browns.
Roll brain.
Oh, brawn?
we cannot-
No,
Or a
fight?
a fight, sorry.
I'll let
there
you
was-
go first. You go first, buddy.
Cause-
Okay.
And you can
Oh.
and you can reduce a d4. So
Okay.
you at least doesn't kill.
Oh God.
Roll four.
Um,
So
So 8 to 1.
actually, I'd like to
You
spend
crit.
adversity tokens.
how much?
Okay.
How much you got? I don't have many at all.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spend 7 adversity tokens.
To get 8,
Yep, to get 8.
which means we
Okay.
match. Right?
Even with a broken leg.
Okay.
Also-
Putting
Yeah.
his hands on you.
Sure.
Putting his
You as you two begin to glance around, you just see Daniel and and Alex just charge towards each other and begin kind of punching each other. Surprisingly evenly matched.
I'm trying to
Daniel
go
seems
easy
have
on
like
him.
the Daniel is kind of going easy, but Alex is holding his own. You see, he seems to have a focus and a drive pushed by his failures, as he just the cheer as Alex kind of just grabs
Okay.
onto Daniel, and you two kind of just half grappling, half punching in the middle of
Yeah.
this graveyard. As
goddamn.
Fight.
Kaden, you're a bit distracted by that. As Akemi,
Mike do it.
so as you glance about, you do see a figure not too far away that seems to be watching the situation. A bit obscured by the mist and kind of towards the mausoleum and the outskirts of the graveyard. You just see a humanoid figure.
Better not have called
the
it
mess.
off.
Call out.
Bit far away, but yeah. What do you say?
Hey, I see you over there.
Hey.
Hey, I just want to talk to you. You're very
Begins
famous around
walking
this
your
part.
way.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's actually coming our way.
Wait, he walks towards us or
Oh,
away?
That is walking
Yeah,
away.
he started walking your way.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he
heard
starts
something.
walking your way.
I'll just
Oh.
Hey, guys.
You're gonna get me and PB arrested.
Yo.
Me again, PB for the
Yo,
first
Daniel,
time.
Alex. Yeah, just the fuck. Stand up. Someone's
Yeah,
supporting.
break it up.
Hey,
I stand up.
hey,
I
you're
also
very
stand up.
famous. I don't know if you know, but you're very famous around these parts.
I
You
would
see
let's
from
just say
the
infamous.
um from the
No.
mist, you see this tall man. He's carrying like an old like oil lantern. And they're wearing like
Oh,
a
just weapons keeper.
Not like a full like cloak, but
Okay, it's the
but,
fucking,
not.
the fucking Grim Reaper.
It's more like a mantle with a hood than a cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It is raining.
yeah. You can't really see his face too well, but as the lantern kind of swings, you can see few flashes of what looks to be a man, maybe in his 40s. Hard to tell. Seems to have blue eyes. He kind of walks over, kind of turning, approaching towards Akemi, and he kind of just glances towards you.
Hi. Hi. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Akemi. What's your name?
He nods, and he points towards his neck, and then does a no sign.
Can't speak.
Oh.
Has no vocal cords.
Hey.
Can I roll to see if I
hey.
know ASL?
Robo
also-
brings
Okay, I've
would
been
also
really
like
shitty
difficulty
at brains lately.
difficulty of 10 just to have a basic understanding.
Four.
Also gonna roll.
Wait.
No.
Can I use prepared? No, prepared is only for items, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Damn it.
So far, none of us know ASL.
I
You
can
can
try. Can I try?
You can roll.
Okay.
I know
Difficulty of
very-
10.
I know to say no.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know a
person knows
basic
ASL.
broken version of sign
Nice.
language.
Oh, let's say I understand. Basically, I'll try.
You should have asked if
Uh,
you know
he-
sign language.
He looks at you and nods as he kind of answers back like, I'm glad.
Um,
Cool.
I'll look around. It's like, what do you want me to say, ask? Like it's right here. I didn't think this far.
Wait, you
Uh,
said he mouths it?
Oh, he signs
Well, you know,
it.
yeah, you know how
ASL.
people sign language and also mouth what they're signing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um,
roll to know if I know how to lip read.
Some
What?
people do.
And some people just know how to lip read.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna lip read the person who's doing the ACL.
ACL. Tore my ACL.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
shit, my leg.
ASL.
But I would ask him like, what is like if he's the groundskeeper or something.
Yeah, I'll try it. Are you like work here? Probably.
But you
since I
like
know
work
basic.
here?
Like you work here?
Question mark.
He can still hear you.
Yeah, I was about
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
he-
we don't even know
Okay.
ASL to sign to him.
Oh,
We just
fuck.
need to
Okay,
talk,
my
and
bad.
he signs
My
back.
bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait,
You
do
just
you
need to
work here?
translate.
He nods. And he kind of signs in a broken way. You can kind of understand with your broken understanding. You shouldn't be here.
You shouldn't be here, he said.
Well, I live literally right there. And I don't know if you've seen me or the Murdochs. I've seen you around.
Nods.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the missing people? That happen
What?
like every 10 years.
What the fuck you
Dude,
bring?
you want to give him his
What?
social
I
security
might as
number
well
next?
ask. Might as well
Roll a
ask.
charm with disadvantage, difficulty of 20.
What?
Oh, you're so lucky I have a d20 and that's a +1 to charm.
Yeah,
And I'm
but if
sociable.
you
You
need
have
to
a
roll
D20.
a
With
you need to roll a
disadvantage, so
natural
A D4
natural 20.
negative, and
That's-
also
that's-
a 20 may be a bit too high. I'll say a 15.
Nice.
So
Nice.
That would be a +2, which would make it 12, then -4. No, I don't mean that. I don't get that.
Okay. Just looks at you, and then kind of breaks eye contact, and kind of addresses back to the group with his eyes. As he begins to sign, I know, and then he points at Daniel, and then points at House.
Yeah.
Oh, so he knows you guys,
Yeah.
Daniel.
I assume so. I mean, I've
Ask
seen
him
him
about the
around.
missing people.
No.
Uh,
Said that
he
he's not deaf.
signs, thanks for the sandwiches.
No worries, dude.
Thanks for the sentiment. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to be nice.
Wait,
why?
what do you,
How about why shouldn't
yeah.
we be here?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Maybe because a
He
broken
signs
arrow?
danger.
What type of
Danger.
danger?
I mean, it's
Getting
always
arrested
dangerous to be
danger,
out
getting
at night,
shot
I guess.
danger.
Wait, danger by through law or something else?
Doesn't have to be dangerous to be.
Um,
It could be fucking
He
bears,
Be gang people.
Rain.
rain, slippery.
Or gang or something like that.
he does a couple signs. It's a bit complex. So roll me another brings only you, Akemi. Difficulty of 8. See if you can interpret this one. It's a bit more of
Okay.
a complex.
Oh,
Yep.
Kemi is
I'm
smart.
exploding.
Big dubs.
Yeah.
Nice.
You understand the phrase. He basically says, "You're on borrowed life."
You're on borrowed life.
Borrowed life?
What does that mean?
Most people say borrowed time, but life?
I don't even know what that means.
So,
The phrase,
wait.
actually.
Well, does that? Are you trying to say that we're on
Gonna
borrowed
say
life?
that
So
we're gonna die
our
next?
our lives are borrowed.
Hey,
So our lives.
He picks up his lantern and begins walking, and then he stops, kind of glances back, and does a sign for you all to follow.
Yeah. I follow.
It goes follow. Yeah.
I'm
we
gonna follow him, cause that's what Alex would do.
Everyone's
Mike,
Oh, what?
Mike was just quiet in this, and he kind of like, this is fucking weird.
I mean, I'll just go
But it's
look
a
behind
better
the
lead
mic.
than nothing.
You can look at it.
Borrowed
It
life.
might lead to nothing, or it might lead to something related to this whole ordeal.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
like
Hi, Go.
borrowed time means like you only have a limited amount of time.
So borrowed life means we have our limited amount of life left.
Yep.
What's up?
Just realized we could have just given him a phone. He could have just texted us,
No, I mean,
like a notepad.
You
and
want to
he
give
could put
him?
these
He-
things
You want to
down.
give him paper or a phone in the rain?
yeah.
Y'all following him?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a fair
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was already following.
Yeah.
He
Why not?
begins taking you out to a bit away from the graveyard, if you follow.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the graves kind of give way to just, the plains that surround New Grove and some of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And about half an hour of walking,
Perfect place to kill
you
someone.
arrive an area with a couple dirt mounds, and you see 5 holes dug on the ground, and he kind of
Like I
stops and turns and kind of points at Daniel, points at the first hole, points at Kaden, points at the second hole, points at Akemi, points at the third hole, points at Alex, points at the fourth hole, and points at Mike, and points at the final hole, and kind of sighs
What
again. Your
the
own borrowed
fuck?
life.
What
wants
the
to kill us.
He shakes his head.
Do you know who's gonna
No.
try to kill us?
He signs they already tried.
They already.
Oh, oh,
When did we die?
oh.
Oh, like in the.
In the
Wait.
cave.
In the cave?
How do
Cave.
you know this?
He signs. Roll another brains difficulty of 10. Akemi, see how well we can interpret this one.
Smart brain. Smart brain.
We'll spend 3.
Nice.
Oh, I was gonna spend
Adversity.
one for you, but okay.
I
Okay.
already have it.
He signs. Traders helped you survive. I learned
Traders?
from the traders.
Traders help us survive.
Wait, traitors or traders?
Traders.
D or T.
Traitors.
Like backstabbing
Yeah.
people? Something?
Like,
Okay.
traitor.
Oh,
Okay.
trader.
Yeah.
Traders
Traitors
help us
does
survive.
survive.
Helped us survive. They learned from them. Who helped us survive?
Helped us survive.
Groundskeeper learns from them.
Is it the conspiracy dude?
Conspiracy dude?
Yeah.
He shakes
has
his
to.
head.
No.
And signs. You're lucky he was there.
Oh,
Um,
not
he's
his
a
head?
separate entity.
Separate entity.
It's not entity in the sense like essentially like a
Right.
separate like,
Like a
he's
separate
separate from
party.
the situation.
Yeah, separate.
Yeah,
Are we-
separate party. That's a better word. Separate party.
Are we going against the devil? What's going on?
He signs you're going against the city.
The city
We're
of
going-
this
New
ci-
Grove?
New Grove.
He nods.
Why do they want us
What?
dead? We haven't done anything.
But the city, like the mayor, like Mike's mom?
He signs the ruler.
The ruler. Is she the ruler?
Who's
Wait,
the ruler?
But the
nods.
ruler pays their.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh.
Mike.
Okay,
Wait.
what are the other symbols? What do they mean?
He
Show them the drawing.
he
I'm
pulls
gonna show this.
he pulls his coat. As you see a symbol tattooed into his chest, and you see he signs the outsider. As you see the symbol.
oh.
You're the outsider.
That's a good movie.
Outsider. What's your little like line that gets said about you?
Well, I don't know if they're. Are
So
they?
there was the ruler pays its due. The ruler pays its dues. So
Wait.
what does the outsider do?
He says, "I have not betrayed yet."
Yet.
Yeah.
The ruler betrayed. The ruler betrayed your little cult shenanigans.
He signs, "No."
No.
She was just first to be targeted.
So the ruler
Who's
pays its
first
dues.
to
So,
How are you
target?
chosen?
is-
Is each symbol
How are you
attributed to a
chosen, yeah.
person?
Nods.
What are the other
Nods.
symbols and what do they mean?
He covers himself again, kind of sighs. And you see he kind of glances beyond each of you and kind of signs to all of you. I have said a little too much.
I'm gonna turn around.
I
And see
must
if I
go
see anyone.
for now.
Spoke a
Oh,
little
there's
too much.
nothing.
I must.
Wait,
go
what's
too.
your name? Wait, before you go, what's your
It
name?
is your name.
Yeah.
He takes a stick and begins kind of drawing on the ground, on the dirt and mud, and you see he spells out Charon.
Charon.
Oh my god!
Karen. Okay.
Charon.
Charon. But
Aaron,
yeah.
Aaron. you
Charon's
from the
hollow.
Greek- Actually, I'm going
Mhm.
to roll a brains, JV, to see if I know that's a Greek mythology or
Sounds like a Greekish name.
It is a Greekish name.
I mean, yeah, you can probably tell it is like the Sharer of the Dead in the
You
Underworld.
mean the ferryman of the dead in the Greek
The
Oh yeah,
underworld?
ferryman.
Charon.
Yeah.
He nods and signs, I
wonderful.
chose it.
Oh.
Oh,
It's chosen.
beautiful. Beautiful. I can't wait to see you when I die.
Are you from here?
See, he nods and he kind of signs, I must go.
Right.
And then he signs again. When another body comes, find me here. And he points to the mausoleum. And he begins walking towards the mist.
Said when another body comes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming like.
So
Mike's
we have to
brother.
wait. We have to wait until someone dies, like Mike's brother.
Yeah.
Alright, so JV, who you killing this session?
Mike is kind of just stunned.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Before
Can I look
we
around to
speak-
see
before
if
we speak.
you know how there's 5 open graves? Can I look
Yep.
around to see if there's any like buried up graves? Or,
That's
like-
exactly what I wanted to do. I feel like
Uh,
yeah,
did
I'm
he
also
bury the
going to
others?
look for that.
Roll me a brains difficulty of, I'll say 15, because
And
I might.
Let's
It
take
might be
some
better to do this in the
advantage.
morning because it is
Fuck.
rainy and dark as fuck.
yeah, it is raining, it is dark.
did I just roll, guys? If I can, better
You-
than both of you.
You can explode
Alright.
multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Wrong way.
Yeah, you can explode. You can
Wait,
explode a
what are you
lot
guys
of
doing?
times.
Wait, what are
we
you
were
guys doing?
gonna-
See
were
if we can
looking
find
for
any unmarked
buried
graves around the
dead,
undug
yeah.
graves.
Can I look as well?
Mike, look.
Brains difficulty of 15. Max just
I don't
starts
think
like,
any of
oh,
us are gonna
sure.
find anything.
Yeah,
think-
I thought
I-
Mike's gonna find anything with his D4.
Huh.
Oh, like
One,
that.
two,
Me
three,
and
three,
Akemi
four.
didn't find anything with our.
It's
The
raining.
difficulty was
Well.
15.
Either way,
It was
before
15.
Are the holes deep? Also, they're like 6 feet. 6 feet,
Um,
or are they shallow graves?
they're seem to be pretty shallow.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's better if we come back in the morning.
yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to your house, Daniel, and we have a lot to
Yeah.
discuss. I presume.
Never thought I'd be buried this close to this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live next to the
I
graveyard,
know. I
dude.
didn't expect to stay here personally.
Sure. As yeah, you all begin to make your way back to the house with answers given and more questions opened. Yeah, you arrive at the house, cleaning your muddy boots on the entrance. I'm gonna step inside. By this point, it's like 3:30 a.m. Maybe even closer to 4.
Kaden staying up all night, baby.
Yeah. Oh, there's.
Daniel's
Oh,
just gonna
can't
leave
sleep.
everyone be and go to his room. Just gonna close the door and stay in there.
I'll sit right next to Mike, and just start thinking. It's like, oh, there's a lot. Something is unfurling right before us.
What the fuck is my mom involved with? I know she wasn't the nicest person, but what the hell? And we're against the fucking city? What does that mean?
It's not. It's probably not the spirit of the city. Probably like the powerful actors that lives on it. Maybe there's something that happened in the past in New Grove that have this Illuminati night type of situation shenanigans in this town.
Can Kaden pull up his laptop and begin hacking?
Yeah.
If we
How long you gonna spend doing this?
As long as it
Kaden.
takes.
Okay. Then roll me a brains. You can add your computer stuff. And difficulty.
I accidentally rolled, but
It's fine. You beat it. It was difficulty 12.
alright.
As yeah, you begin to hack into the website, kind of digging into its code. You trying to just find what you want, or trying to restore the website?
I'm trying to find what I want.
Okay. Just the names or more stuff?
The names, information about the people whose names weren't scrapped, if I can. More information on the sickness that Agatha had, if that's possible.
Yeah, that was mostly like a minor thing that you found. You find some extra like things on there, but not too much. You do see a couple more names. You do manage to dig them up. Mostly the more recent ones. For the older ones, they seem to be not really like fully like scrapped, but they seem to be almost like the person themselves wasn't sure, because like especially like in the 1900s, it was just like there was a lot of information like that wasn't saved back then. So especially for the older ones, there's a bunch of names that are kind of like just substitute to each other. But so you mostly focus on the recent ones.
Okay.
And
Wait. Before we get into the recent ones, does that mean that this person who made the website is recent?
I mean,
Like someone?
you have hacked into the website, so you know its date of creation is 2015. And you do find that the website's author or creator, you do find under the name. Let me just. You do find under the name. Oh damn, open. Sorry.
No worries.
Uh, J Briggs.
J
Um,
Bricks or Briggs?
Briggs.
Okay. J.
Briggs. J Briggs. And you do notice one of the names that is missing in 2012 um, is Elena Briggs. One of the names you managed to recover.
Okay.
Oh, Briggs. Okay. Briggs. And Elena Briggs is.
It's like the guy from Rustish's One Piece D&D.
Yes,
There's
Briggs.
all
Like
the references.
Ragnar?
yes,
Norman?
the one who plays that.
So Jay Briggs created the website in 2015.
3
Right.
years after the disappearance of Alina Briggs in 2012.
So that means this Jay Briggs person has a lot of things gathered.
I'd say that that's her husband, if I had to guess.
Or husband.
That or a sibling.
Yeah.
Their sibling, yeah.
Mother.
We don't for sure divide your character hasn't told us yet, so I'm not gonna say anything. So
Can I look up Jay Briggs and Alina Briggs?
Yeah. You look up individually or both of them together.
Both together at first.
Yeah, you look up Jay Briggs and Elena Briggs. You do find that around 10 years ago, actually, this would probably require a row. I'll say a brings row difficulty of 8.
Brains. 15.
You do find a article a bit buried, but not too much. Nothing like things like, well, it's weird that this is down all the way down here. But it is a wedding of a Jay Breaks, where one of the people commenting it is his sister Elena Briggs. That's kind of like giving her word, and the way the article is structured seems like they're almost famous people, but you never heard of them.
Hmm.
so there's some.
You know how like there's like celebrity weddings that like a lot of reporters go to. It's basically like that for Jay's wedding.
Okay. Seems like they're famous.
Mhm.
Okay, now
And with the
around-
15,
Did it say where Jay Briggs and Elena Briggs were from? Chance?
yeah, I mean, especially like by the wedding photo. The photo took place in the that is in the website on like the church here in New Grove.
New Grove.
Hmm.
Time to find them.
So to my detective intuition is telling me that all of these people are from New Grove and they're being targeted for a specific reason.
Yeah. And we're trying to
Alright.
figure out what that specific reason is, right?
Yes.
I think Daniel had the good idea going to sleep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Definitely not asleep, but yeah.
Uh, Mike is assuming that.
Yeah. It's very quiet.
Hmm. We
A
just stumbled
lot.
something really big, huh?
Yep.
Gotta say, I didn't put too much into it, but your idea of staying up to the graveyard Akemi was really good and made things
just
really
gonna-
weird.
I'm really sorry to bring this up, Mike, but are we just gonna ignore the fact that your mother is apparently part of a cult?
Yeah, I mentioned that. I don't understand that. She was always a little shady, but I never imagined something like that.
I'll hold Mike's hand at this moment.
Okay. holds your kind of back with a bit of strength behind it.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't know why your mom would be in a cult.
I don't
She's
fucking
always seemed
know.
really nice. So I don't know.
She's nice to you.
Kind of keep up an
Public.
image.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say she's nice to me in public.
Yeah.
The few chats that I've had with her were not public.
She's
She was
pretty
quite
cold.
rude. She doesn't. No, it's surprising that she doesn't like me. It's not like I'm a criminal or anything.
Aren't you though? Never mind.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said wait. Realized. That's probably why she hates me.
Anyway, I think it's better for us to sleep now and continue our plan to go to the library around noon. So let's get some shut eye as much as possible.
As Kaden types
Okay.
away.
Can do his.
How long do you think it took me?
To do all this, I'll say by now it's like close to 5 a.m.
Alright. Cracks his knuckles. Time to hit
Maybe
the
what
hay.
you said I have to roll to make food.
Um,
Told
If it's
him
if
to
it's
his
5
shame
a.m., I
on
might as
food.
well just start making breakfast.
What?
Alex is gonna start making breakfast.
I'm not gonna lie, the fridge is probably pretty empty.
Yeah.
I'll figure
Um,
something.
I don't go grocery shopping.
Don't worry, we can just use DoorDash
Oh god. Could.
or Uber Eats.
sure. How well did you roll, Kaden?
15 on braids.
Okay. But yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you all kind of find your spot in Daniel's house and begin to drift off to sleep, feeling the weight of the information and ready to research more. Rest. I want everyone to make me a grid row. Don't be the lowest.
Yes, sir.
How many? How many
Great.
times?
One grid row, but everyone just roll me a grid row and try to not be the lowest.
I tried.
I
to
think I'm gonna be
succeed.
the lowest.
You know what? I want
wanna-
to be the
no,
lowest.
I want to be the lowest now.
Oh,
Yes.
I want to be the lowest.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hey, big dose.
I'm fine.
Can I
Lowest.
roll with disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Got your ass. It's either Akemi or,
No, it's
or Alex.
No, that's
Yeah, it's
Alex. That's
Alex.
Alex. By 1 point.
Alex. Actually, you're going to sleep because you said you're going to breakfast. You're
Um,
just staying up or you're going to sleep?
You know what? For the scene, I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
So I'm assuming
Um,
we technically succeeded the roll, except for Alex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex
Oh,
can get a
adversity
diversity
token.
token. Alex,
This
as
is
you
what's good
drift
about
to
my
sleep, you have your eyes closed. And you can't seem to fall asleep. Like your bed feels like not your bed, like the couch you're sleeping on is a little too hard. You feel a bit cold. You start hearing this dripping noise. And you're just currently like kind of laying down, your eyes closed. You can't seem to fall asleep. What do you
I'll
do?
open my eyes.
You open your eyes, you find yourself in a dark cave.
Oh, fucking beautiful. That's where
Water
I want.
dripping from the ceiling.
Am I in front of a door? 7 symbols on it.
Mhm.
Yes,
Technically.
you glance up. You do see door. And the symbols on it. It's this weird feeling. It's not a fear, it's almost a pull, a comfort.
Go to the door.
Walk to the door. You kind of reach out towards it.
I was gonna say, I attempt to open it.
You reach out your hand to touch it. As you touch it, you hear this sourceless voice in your head.
Oh,
Just gonna go. I wonder what kind of keeper would you be?
keeper. Keeper.
Might keep an eye on you. And this is very like normal sounding voice.
Are you the devil?
As you kinda say that, you feel yourself being pulled back and you kinda just jump. Almost like when you're about to fall asleep and you feel yourself falling and then you jump awake. Kinda like that, you jump awake and you find yourself, probably not in a dark room, but at this point it's probably like 7 a.m. So there is the first few rays of sunlight.
I'd like to mention everybody probably hears Alex scream as he's most likely after this sweating
Hey,
in
fuck,
a
Jesus
cold
Christ.
sweat.
What the fuck?
Who's
What?
screaming
Oh.
this early in the morning?
Oh.
I just went to bed.
Uh,
Oh,
Well-
fuck.
I just had a conversation with the devil.
Wait, what? Tell us
Damn,
later,
did you have a
please.
fucking nightmare?
I don't know. I had a dream, and I was at the door. It was really creepy. There was this voice. It asked me what type of keeper I would be, and I asked it what a keeper was. It said that it might have to keep an eye on me. And I asked it if it was the devil, and it pulled me off a cliff. And here we
What
are.
the fuck are you talking about, Alex?
Akemi
I
nods.
don't know. I
in
might be
sleep.
going
Going
schizo.
back to bed.
Almost 2 hours later.
I literally just went to bed at like. He looks at his watch. Like 2 hours ago.
Good night.
Kaden, you believe me, right?
Call high or low.
Kaden's the conspiracy theorist. Come on.
Yeah. I don't think you're lying about it.
Thank you. Why would I lie about something like this?
Exactly. Especially something this close
Especially
to
this
home.
early in the morning.
Well, I'm gonna head back to sleep so I'm not exhausted all day. Wake me up at like 9 a.m. He passes out.
Right. Alex is gonna go to sleep, or attempt to go to sleep for the next hour, and he'll make breakfast at 9.
Yeah. So I believe, yeah, this is Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
What's that
Thursday
time?
morning.
As you all sleep, Daniel, you said you weren't sleeping. What was Daniel doing this morning?
Just this morning? Or was he doing since
yeah,
he
doing-
went into his room?
Yeah.
First, probably panicking. Second, calming down and just trying to process everything. And I think eventually brings out his journal and just starts. I'm gonna say he's actually been writing down a lot of what's been happening, even though he acts like he doesn't believe in like a lot of supernatural shit. He doesn't know what he believes in. And then he finds himself writing as if like just in case, like if I die and you find this, here's all the information, kind of. And the chances are I'm buried roughly like 90 yards westward or whatever the fuck.
Come dig up my grave.
Yeah. Something like basically that, and then yeah.
Yeah, you have a really, really, tense but uneventful evening.
Yep.
Or morning, I guess. As, say, around midday,
Around midday.
still awake. Um,
Oh,
one by
morning.
one, kind of coming to consciousness. He during kind of went most of the morning, but usually ended in it is that waking up almost at a laze of previous night
Hmm.
slash morning. Yeah. Alex can go and make breakfast. You can kind of get ready. Yeah, but now it's like midday. So it's more like lunch than breakfast. It's brunch.
Mm-hmm.
We have bread. We have oranges. Probably orange juice. Maybe waffles, like Eggo waffles.
You got butter?
We got cereal. Yeah, butter.
Yeah. I'll open the bread up and put butter in the middle and fry that. Cook it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'll make Eggo waffles for everybody. Glasses of orange juice. And make some and put some butter and toast out.
Okay, yeah. You're preparing out your stuff, having a decently slow midday. We'll say by the point you're all kind of finishing your stuff, it's probably like around 1 to 2 p.m. A bit later than when you were planning to go to the library, but you're all together, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you all kind of finish your food around 2 p.m. I kind of speaks up like, well, should we go to the library then?
Yeah, but I do have some stuff to tell you all.
What's up?
No?
Do you also
Well-
have a weird dream?
No, I didn't. But I stumbled upon some stuff while I was hacking into the website last night. Cause you know when Akemi said, "Hey yo, we should all get some rest," I said no, and I started hacking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, basically, I was looking into it, and apparently, some dude named Jay Briggs created this website in like 2015, and he had a name in common, a last name, with one Alina Briggs that apparently went missing in 2012.
Wonderful.
Yep, and I did some digging on them, and apparently, they were brother and sister,
Mhm.
and they seem like some kind of like celebrities, but I've never heard of them, so I'm not sure.
Maybe like local celebrities? As well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
maybe
from
local.
New Grove. Apparently, Jay had his wedding here.
What
the
what year
local
is it
church.
again?
2022.
2022.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hot second.
I guess we have to look him up in the library.
Wait, guys.
What?
Just realized if they're celebrities, how do we know that we're not celebrities and we're being targeted?
I'm
because
almost
we're celebrities?
positive.
Kaden
I'm not a
walks away.
celebrity.
Anyway,
the thing is, if
and
we are
that
celebrities,
dream was really weird.
if we're celebrities, that means there should be like paparazzis out and about. I don't
Yeah,
know.
unless one of us like a fucking secret celebrity, or any of you a secret Twitch
I'm
streamer.
sorry, Mr. Mayor's
Maybe Mike.
son?
I don't know if you noticed, but there's not a single computer in
Yeah,
this house.
yeah, that would be funny. Do you have like a secret identity or something?
Oh yeah, I
Mayor's
do a
son is
little bit of
sitting right next
streaming
to
here
us.
and
If
there.
anybody, if
You do?
any of us are,
How
Nothing
much?
too
you guys
How
didn't
many?
know that?
How many?
No, I don't know.
What's your
Got
So,
like
library, huh?
yeah, library. Let's go.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Okay, fine. Ah.
Y'all start heading that way. Taking
So, Akemi, you seriously don't watch Kaden's streams?
Huh?
Wait, you watch my streams?
Yeah, I watch your streams.
he only streams working on tech stuff. Really
I
boring.
mean, tech
What?
stuff
That's
are
not
cool.
boring.
Tech stuff are
Hey.
cool.
It's
I,
more
some
interesting
games
than doing
sometimes.
nothing all day.
Sure, I'll check it out sometime.
Or don't. You can just not, honestly.
Hey,
No, I'm saying that in the sense that I mean you probably wouldn't like it.
Hey, what's that mean? Why I can't like the stuff that you might actually do? What if I found it fun?
Okay. Yeah, I mean go for it. Anyways.
Just realizing that all this happened the year before I got here. Like, I got here in 2013.
Connection.
Well, no, it's not like I got here and then everything fucking started or whatever.
Anyway, yeah, library, yeah?
Yeah.
I think the rest
Alright.
of us.
I mentioned
will
while
be done.
talking this as Daniel was driving. Not Daniel, probably Mike is driving since.
Yeah.
Would the car still be here? Yeah, we would.
Is it?
As y'all, yeah, I'll say,
How the fuck do you get out of town?
You got a new car? Wow.
Or you just bounced on a train or something?
no, not your parents' car. I was talking
Oh.
about Mike's car.
Okay.
Mm.
Um,
Um,
yeah, because his parents would have gone with his mom's car and left his dad's car for him because he was still here when they left. Yeah, y'all kind of stop at the library. You see the doors are open. And they begin to walk the big stairs towards it. You see, I think, I mean, I know Akemi would recognize it. Some of you that been to the library probably recognize, you know, Lyra, the librarian who is the wife of Professor Corner Rudin. 5'5", late 20s, long black hair, dark skin tone, hazel eyes, wearing this like cute like pink sweater with like hearts on it and like chins, and her big round glasses push up against her face.
so it's not February.
No, it's November.
What's she?
Hey,
Fuck is she
Lyra!
wearing
Hi!
Valentine's shit
Like
for?
glances up, like oh hi.
Hey, how's the day?
You see, her face kind of shifts a little bit.
Um,
It didn't happen.
Oh, what? Why?
maybe because someone got
Uh,
murdered. Just maybe.
After the
I'm
after
just gonna walk away
the-
and go look for a book.
after what happened with Jason, I don't know, kind of just been kind of weird. Has been wanting to skip down,
I see.
and he canceled the day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll a charm, Akemi. Difficulty of 6.
Okay.
Yes, JV. I'm gonna go look for a book.
Oh,
Something
fuck.
tells me you're gonna
Um,
find one.
I'm rolling low.
as,
Fuck.
but the difficulty was
Like, let me tell
6,
you this
so
was-
that's still good.
Yeah.
As she kind of leans a bit closer, kind of wanting to get stuff from off her chest, like, yeah, ever since she kind of stopped. Late last week, I think Friday or something, been getting weirder and weirder. I mean, on Monday, he had completely ghosted on my texts while he was working, and then yesterday, I mean, he just canceled our date and said he was thinking about us moving and that things. I mean, I know like a kid died, but I mean, it was just suicide, and not like the town's getting more dangerous. But that's what he was saying, and I don't know. It's just he didn't used to get this weird before.
Oh.
He definitely
I
has
think-
connection.
Do you know?
Yeah, yeah,
where,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you know where Mr.
I was
Rudin
gonna
is
say we
now?
should ask.
Yeah. Do you know where Professor Rudin is right now?
I mean, he just went out early in the morning like usual.
Oh,
If I
yes.
had to guess, you'd probably be just doing stuff in the school, maybe. I'm not sure. We really didn't talk too much, but she kind of like taps her face with her palms. It's like I'm sorry. What are you all looking for?
Oh, actually I'm here today to like pick up the book that I asked you to fix. You know the one?
Oh yeah, I couldn't find those pages, unfortunately. I checked everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. I can still use it still. I want to check that out still. So
Any help you need finding any kind of book? I need to get my mind off things. So yeah.
yeah,
Um,
for sure. I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know where you're, do you have like a section on like mythologies and stuff, like Greek mythology?
yeah. Um, she kind of like steps off the counter, kind of begins guiding you all, um, through the
Yeah, I was gonna
library.
say I'm
As
also gonna go to that
yeah,
mythology.
Alex, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna look for any books that. Okay, I'm not muted. Good. I'm gonna look for any books that consist of the word have anything to do with like someone being called a keeper or door, with a mysterious voice that talks to you and throws you off cliffs in dreams.
That's so broad in a library.
Anything about doors in here?
A
Keeper maybe.
No.
That
row
actually could be
A
specific.
brings difficulty of 8.
Damn.
8?
8.
Carpentry.
8.
8.
9.
Okay, 9. I'll raise you
10.
1.
Nice.
10.
Um, there is books on doors and the evolution of doors through the ages.
Fuck you.
Um,
Oh,
uh,
what I'm looking for.
um,
Keeper.
Keeper, it's very specific. Um, and you're kind of flipping through most books that have to do specific, like Devil's Creek, or New Grove, or kind of this kind of area of demonology and that kind of stuff. You do find the term Keeper. Is basically referring to as the name might imply, someone that takes care of a ritual, or a creature or something. Essentially,
Right.
someone that makes sure something ritual, something not necessarily a ritual, but something keeps going, something continues working. On examples that would have in the book would be a ritual being carried out, and a keeper being someone to make sure the ritual is ongoing, or something is appeased, some sort of entity is appeased, or to the point of like
Wonderful.
something being like like a sacrificial dagger being always cleaned. That would be like
Oh,
a
good
keeper
God.
is kind of charged with that. Basically a catch-all term for someone charged with keeping something, or something,
Makes sense.
taking care of
Okay.
it.
In this demonology book, did I find anything about indoor voices
Indoor.
throw you off cliffs?
Inside voices.
I mean, there are mentions of cultists and other kind of demonology and devil worshippers being hearing voices, and being possessed, and when they get out of it, hearing like that, they could hear like someone telling them everything they were supposed to do, but nothing specifically.
Alex
Do
is
you?
just thinking to himself, am I possessed? Am I a cultist?
Pinch yourself.
Since when was I a cultist? I don't remember being a cultist. I guess I'm a cultist now, alright.
God.
I put the book back. I'm now a cultist.
What? Do we hear that? How loud are you saying
Yeah, he
that?
speaks out loud every time. He never has inner thoughts.
Oh, those were all my inner thoughts.
Okay.
AV, I'm gonna look for a book talks about the Briggs. The Briggs.
Myers-Briggs.
The Briggs.
You get Myers-Briggs test.
Myers-Briggs
While
test
you're doing
after.
that, everyone else, Lyra kind of guides you all to like a mythology section. It's like, is there anything specifically in mythology? Any specific mythology?
Yeah, like Greek. Maybe specifically like the underworld, even.
Yeah, there is a couple books on Greek mythology. She kind of points out to a row of books.
Cool.
Is
There,
are there mythologies like local?
was just about to ask that.
Get quick, my guy.
We got cut off.
Sorry.
Probably most local mythologies you probably find in the book you checked out, the History and Legends of Devil's Creek.
I see.
It can encompass the stuff on New Grove also.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, here is a pretty small town, there's not that many books about it.
Speaking of books about it, is there any books on like local celebrities?
She kind of looks like a bit confused. Uh, maybe, kind of thinks. Give me a second, I'm gonna go look for something. And she kind of walks off. Daniel, what are you looking for in the mythology books?
Yeah, specifically, you know, like the name that the groundskeeper chose for himself, mostly the Charon. And,
Roll me a brains difficulty of 5.
okay.
Carol.
100.
500.
You need to explode about 500 times.
Yeah, no.
Kaboom.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of check, you do find some information on Karen. You know, the ferryman of the underworld, generally the one that moves the dead across the river Styx. One of the traditions, you know, would be like burying someone with a gold coin to, you know, pay Karen for the travels, and kind of, you know, the basic mythology and stories around him.
Yeah.
Looking for anything else specific about him, or just the general information?
Anything specific? Like, just like how he came to be, like his, like, what exactly does he, like, symbolize from, like, a more, like a mythological standpoint of, like, or, like, philosophical standpoint of, like, what these myths symbolize, or, like, you know how myths have meanings and stuff like that.
Well, as the book can go into, like, the underworld myths is mostly just, you know, the Greeks' way into understanding death and what happens once someone is, you know, gone. They fear death a lot, you know, especially that's one of the reasons why Hades doesn't have that much written about him, is because well, one of the theories is that the Greeks didn't want to write down because that was bringing his attention to them. But, you know, Karen's, like, you know, position of, you know, ferrying the dead and bringing them across, you know, a transition between, you know, life and death.
Yeah.
Someone that moves people. That kind of stuff. Moves bodies, quote unquote.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Dana would probably put that away and find a book on just general Greek mythology and then just take it.
Yeah.
I would detach from the rest and just find a place to sit down, and I will generally, like, look through the book that I checked out. So now, but now with, like, if there's anything that stand out, probably like the most powerful cultist, if there is, that is, like, surrounding in New Grove. I mean, you said that there's, like, multiple cultists in the area, but is there, like, a main one?
I mean, like, this is mostly like in, like, the past, in, like, the early, like, founding of New Grove. You know, there were quite a bit of cultists kind of around. One of the reasons why you found in the book that Devil's Creek is called that is because a lot of people ended up dead there because cultists tend to gather around that place, and also one of the reasons why the first settlers kind of begin slowly moving further away from the creek. the terms of their settlements.
Is there anything else that would caught my eye now that I have no more information surrounding it?
Roll me a brains.
All right, sure.
Difficulty of 12.
I see. Yeah, shit. I'll spend. Yeah, I'll spend rest of my adversity to get as close as possible. So that's 4.
Um,
So 9.
okay, 9.
Yeah.
Glancing about the book with the new information you have, you do get some information on the codes that almost makes you kind of like something you haven't connected before, because before there were mentions that you have read before, like the codes just had markings on their body, and kind of just like, oh, they're Satanists, of course they have markings on their body. But with now the knowledge of Karen and the fact that he had like a mark on his body, and this whole situation, that looks maybe a little bit more interesting.
Okay. So the colorless marking is okay. So the mention of it means that it's been around for a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a tradition that has been going on. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's it for me my end, so but yeah, I mean yeah, that's okay.
Daniel, are you looking for anything else?
No. I'll just check out the book
Yeah.
that I got.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a book with a bunch of different Greek myths and kind of general interpretations of them.
Cool. But yeah, that's all I'm here for. Technically.
So Alex, what are you looking for now?
I'm gonna send Daniel this last text message and then continue my search for a book on the Briggs.
The Briggs family.
Throw me a brings difficulty of 10.
10. Holy God, you really. Never mind.
Oh shit.
I need to explode
nearly
anyway.
exploded
to beat
twice.
that.
Mm.
Nearly, very
Yeah.
nearly. Give me all them books about the Briggs.
Yeah. As you begin to glance around between the books and looking for any book about Briggs, you do come across Lyra, and she seems to be like also kind of glancing about like some stuff, and she kind of stops and kind of glances at you, like, oh, you looking for something?
Yeah, I was looking for a book about Briggs. It was like a family that lived here.
Not quite familiar. I only moved here about 8 years ago. I'm sorry.
Apparently one of them went missing 10 years ago. I was gonna see if I could find a book about anything related to it. I have a weird question about Mr. Rudin.
What is it?
You know if he has any tattoos of any sort?
Oh,
Got any tats, my guy?
bruh, goddamn.
Roll a charm
Pretty private.
difficulty of 9.
Can I add my
Oh.
sociable to this? Which is a
Like
plus
what?
1. I have
What is?
from the 3 things that you told us to pick. I picked sociable, which was a plus 1 to charm.
Not how that works.
Oh, that was how that worked.
More
Well,
like
you can add a +1 to anything
yeah.
involving that trait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finding
Not
secret
just one
information.
stat.
Oh, secret intention. Okay.
But
You
yeah.
have a plus 1 to charm anyways, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can
I'll
add
roll
the
with it.
sociable bonus, so that'll be a
It's a
4.
4.
She
It's
kinda
just yeah.
kinda like I don't think that's relevant. She kinda reaches
Relevant.
and pulls a book off, and
More
it's almost like
relevant than
not
she
exactly
thinks
a
it does.
book, and it's a magazine. She kinda looks at it. I think this should do for them. And she kinda goes like, oh, if you're looking for records on the families here from a New Grove, actually, it'd probably be better for me to look at it. That is in the back room. Yeah. She follow me.
Okay.
She kind of
Okay, I follow her.
follows. Yep. Yeah. She kind of takes you to the rest of the group. She kind of hands to who asked for the celebrity
Kaden.
book. Yeah. She hands to you, Kaden. It's basically a magazine from a couple years ago. Not a couple years ago. No, from 2008. An old magazine about like different like groups and not group fucking brain different sites and famous places and people of New Grove. Kind of hands it to you like that's the oldest one I could find of this. Said there I never heard of a family like that, so actually no, that was different person. This is the oldest one I could find about celebrities. I couldn't find anything newer.
Thanks a ton.
She nods and she's like, you can wait right here. I'll go look for the records of on different families here. Test to you, Alex, as she walks off. She takes a key from her pocket and unlocks a door and kind of enters it. Kind of shuts it behind her. The 5 of you are left there.
Riot. um. I guess Professor Rudin has a lot more things. He knows a lot more than we thought.
Yeah, that guy seems to be really deeply involved with this. And
We need to confront him straight up.
I don't know
why
how
do
involved
why
if
do
he wants
we?
to run away from it. I think he just knows things that he shouldn't.
I mean, I asked her if if he had any tattoos, and blew
That's
it
kind
off,
of a
so
personal question.
Yeah.
that's the point. I wanted to see if she would tell me or not, and
So-
she didn't.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't tell you.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
maybe Akemi, since you're like closer friends with her, could get.
yeah, I would.
How about
Sure,
we just
but
confront Mr.
usually,
Rudin?
yeah, confront Mr. Rudin, and also I wouldn't
Is this a good
straight up
idea?
say
Better than
that.
asking people, hey, you know if your significant other has tattoos of any kind?
Hey, did you
I
know
sus
that your
tattoos.
significant other is from a cult? Maybe potentially.
Has your significant other been kind of cultish lately?
Yeah. Did they kill
Okay,
someone?
Okay, how do we
denigrate
know
rituals.
how do we know that the people that run like everything in this town aren't cultists? Have we just like not thought about writing that?
No,
Uh,
no. I think we we think
feel
that
like
they
I
are.
feel like I think everybody in the town, including us, should be suspects.
It's a small
What?
town.
Us?
Okay. Wait, hold on, hold on. What tinfoil hat are you going through right now?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's weird, man.
Why?
As you all are talking, you hear from the room the lighter went to. I hear this, and the sound of
Okay,
something
she's dead.
dropping.
Okay, no, we.
What
Oh,
the fuck?
Lyra? The shout.
I run over. I'm not.
No
Yeah, I
answer.
run over
I'm
to the
going
door.
over
What
there.
the fuck? Let's open this door.
She was behind the door. Yeah.
I
I'll
didn't hear her
open.
lock it.
I'll
Oh,
open-
oh no! It's.
I'll open my phone. I'll open my phone and hit record.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Mission to guilt right there.
You open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You arrive in this dark. The lights are flickering, and they seem to kind of dim and go out. As you step into this dark, almost like record room of tons of books, and all of them like blank books. That seems to like keep records of the town. And you don't see her immediately around.
Can't turn on my phone
Can-
flashlight and
yeah.
look around.
Lyra,
Lyra. I'll
Hello?
keep my
Take out-
yeah.
I'm gonna take out the flashlight that I still have from when we went to Devil's Creek, and I'm gonna turn that on and my own
I'll
little.
you hear this scream coming from deeper in the room.
Ira,
Lyra.
Try to follow.
If
What
you
happened?
if you see the light, run towards it.
No. How about?
Run towards us.
that's
Us.
not
We
it.
follow
That's
the
not.
voice.
Follow the voices. Yeah.
How about?
If
maybe...
you're lost in the dark, look for the light.
God.
Yeah.
You know, if she's being attacked, you're just announcing to the whoever. You know.
Well, they
That's
already announced
true.
it, so we may as well.
I just start going towards the noise.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the noise as well.
Yeah,
Mike,
you
stay
all
close.
begin to rush in.
Yeah.
Mike gets close. You all kind of stepping in, rushing in. You begin to approach. As you kind of turn a corner, and you see her currently kind of on her knees, kind of almost like her hair kind of slumped over her face, as she kind of like looking down on the floor, shaking. You see a book that she was holding kind of fallen over to the side. She's kind of
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna pick up the book.
What? What? Are you
Book's,
What are
okay?
you
like, pretty
do- what are
close
you-
to her.
How about are you okay?
Why are you going? Okay.
You're
Did-
going
what did
over
you
and
say?
picking up the book.
Yes.
Like past her, you have to like walk past her. She's kind of like in the middle of this passageway or this hallway.
Okay, I'll
Doing
take my
that?
chances.
I'll
Okay.
keep my camera on him to see what.
How about
Yeah.
we see if the lady's hurt or not?
As you all begin to kind of slowly
Oh,
get
Alex.
closer. Alex begins to slowly get closer. See, she kind of stopped shaking.
Music's gone.
As her foot kind of creaks next to her. She stops shaking. And you see her head slowly turns towards you. Roll me a grit.
Who?
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Okay.
Difficulty
Me.
of 8.
You stupid idiot!
On God.
I'll be
Oh my
fine.
God.
Never
You
mind.
fucking
You
stupid!
Overwhelmed
You
by a
fucking
feeling you
stupid.
only
Oh.
had described to you before. It is the feeling of, I don't want this person to see me. Similar to what Daniel described before, not Daniel, Mike described before. But you can turn in time as her head snapped towards you. This blank eyes. She goes, and she dashes off, disappearing in between the bookshelves.
I'm picking up the book and I'm bolting. I'm getting out of there.
Why is the
You
book the most
fucking
important
idiot!
one?
You fucking idiot!
You
Stupid!
pick up the book. You begin
I'm
running
going.
back towards the door.
As
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 you
fast
see
as
the
I
door
can.
and suddenly you see it shuts.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
And you see she's stepping in front of it and locking it with a key.
Help!
She kinda
Lyra?
turns around and begins charging down towards you, Alex. What do you do?
Wait.
uh,
Oh,
I,
he's stuck
I,
in there? Fuck.
You're all
gonna
stuck
hit her
inside.
with the
You
book.
Oh,
kind
we're
of
all.
just
Yeah,
glance
we're
out.
like trapped in this room, and she's charging at Alex, who is in front of us.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get ready to hit her with the book.
Okay,
Don't
roll
come
me
any
a
closer. I'll hit you
fight.
with this book. I
Fight.
will.
Huh.
Eh.
Yeah, it's smart.
You swing your book and you feel her moving with a speed a normal person shouldn't, as she reaches out and kind of jumps towards you. You see her hands kind of grabbing onto you, and she kind of pushes you over. You kind of falling back as she kind of clutches her head, kind of, and you see she kind of stumbles back, slamming to one of the bookshelf, a couple books falling back.
Why?
I want
Why
to
are
run
you
over to
fighting
the
with your
door and
foot
unlock
broke?
it.
You see her complexion going paler.
She's still on. Like, is she still on top of me, or did she just run
She's
off?
I don't
chasing
know.
me.
Just pushed you over and then she kind of stumbled back into one of the bookshelves and she's just giving this sorrowful screams as she rushes off and disappears into the darkness.
I'm gonna get back up with the book, and I'm going to go over to Daniel. And Daniel, can you know how to pick a lock, right?
The
Chance?
door locks from this side, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Isn't it locked? from
It's
the-
a
yeah,
key
I
lock.
open.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
key lock.
Oh,
It's a
fine,
key
I'll,
lock.
I'll lock pick it open then.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike Kaden, back to back.
I'm gonna grab something and stand right in
I'm
front
going
of
to
Daniel.
attempt to hide.
What do I roll again? To lock pick
Roll your flight.
flights.
Difficulty of 10.
Okay, and there's a
I'm
plus
trying
2
to
with my
hide.
lock
JP.
picking
Should
skill.
I also roll flight?
That's a
Ooh.
lot.
Oh.
Doing, you begin to quickly lockpick the door. It slides open as you hear behind you heavy footsteps as you see her kind of her form now almost it's like crazed. You see her hair kind of thrown about, the pure like blank eyes. You see her mouth agape. Her muscles almost like instinctively like flexing and contracting, almost like in a state of cramp. Of an entire body as she stumbling in a very unnatural way, like a stumble dashing towards whoever is in the back of the group.
Kaden
Yeah,
was
think-
hiding. I was guarding Daniel, so I think that'd be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Um,
right near
Yeah,
Daniel.
you see she charging towards you, Kaden. What do you do?
Well, I can't dodge because fucking Daniel's behind me, so I'm gonna try to tackle her.
Wait,
I am.
okay,
I'm once I
roll.
get that door unlocked, I'm swinging it open.
I'd like
if
to leave
she-
as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Roll
going out
a-
it. I'm swinging it open.
Since you're tackling, I'll
leaving.
say that is a brown.
Okay.
Can I argue fight? Cause I'm trying to like hold her down.
That's
Uh,
hold her down. Is
yeah.
My brawn is
Hold
so
her
bad.
down. It'll be brown.
Do I have any pluses to this? No.
Wait, so
2.
where... Me and Mike are gonna be away from the door, huh?
You go to tackle her, and you just feel her grab onto you, and just give this towards you. Like her voice almost seems to twist as you feel her struggling with you, and you feel her nails digging into your skin as you're currently like being held by her. Daniel and Alex, you kind of step out as you kind of glance
I'm
back
not
and you can
stepping
see.
out. Alex is stepping out.
I'm
just
Yeah,
opened
Alex,
the
you
door.
step out. As you all kind of glance back and you see Kaden currently being grappled by Lyra in this whatever is happening to her.
I want to pull out my pocket knife and start going over there and help him out.
Yeah, you see Mike is just like kind of just in fear panic.
Yeah, I tell like Mike and Akemi like get out, like go out the door, like now.
Let's
I'm
go.
leaving. I'm leaving the library.
with that, he kind of shakes his head and kind of grabs onto Akemi and kind of she kind of begins to pull you out. Don't know if you let him or not, Akemi.
Oh yeah. But most often, my focus is keeping the camera alive, basically,
Okay.
and record what's happening.
Okay.
Daniel, you begin to rush over. What are you doing?
So confused. Why are you
Uh,
recording evidence?
So, they're holding Kaden up, yeah?
Not up. They're kind of just holding hand, like grappling,
Okay.
not holding up.
I would like to try. I'm gonna try to come like around to the back of them and just kind of like jump up on them and just stab him in the neck if I can.
We've just connected
the
ourselves to
pocket knife.
another crime scene.
Yes, and that's why I'm recording it to make sure that we have an alibi, that we're just bystanders.
That's not a good alibi. Recording someone stabbing somebody else. That is not good.
Hold up, we're
Bro,
defending
okay,
ourselves.
fight.
Yeah.
You're forgetting
Um,
that. We
Daniel.
need an
Okay.
evidence like we're
Can I
defending
add
ourselves.
my combat skill to that or no?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, so
I'd like to mention murdering someone in
it's a
self-defense is
+3.
still
I'm just gonna add that.
is still a murder charge.
Yep.
God damn! Not the natural 20 explosion.
Oh shit, bro.
You rush
murdered her.
over. That is a crit.
Yes.
You rush over, and in a moment, you just see her form kind of give away from Kate and seeing you charging. She turns to charge towards you, and you just tackle and just full sink your knife deep into her belly, and you kind of just pull it back and it's slashing, blood splashing into the ground, covering your hand. She kind of stumbles back, kind of leaning into the bookshelf and also clutching her chest or her belly as blood just begins to drip down. Kaden, you're free. What are you two doing?
I yell at Kaden to get out.
Yep, I'm getting up and getting the fuck out.
I'm going. JV. I would like to leave the library and go to the mausoleum.
Could have used protective on that too.
As the group of you kind of begin to walk out, you hear that.
I'm gonna continue fighting her.
Yeah, you still staring at her?
Yeah.
As she is kind of like clutching the wound you gave, as you
And I just want to be very clear. When I look at them, they don't look human anymore, right? just
they
a-
still look
Well, they're like
human.
very like they're blank eyes and all that shit.
Blank eyes, their complexions now pale, their hair is kind of just thrown about. You can see all their muscles and veins like hugging tightly to their skin, as if like their entire body was like cramping. Look humanoid, but like something from a horror movie.
Right.
As you see it stumble towards you, roll another fight, getting out your stuff, and now they're weaker.
So
That was an explosion.
+3.
That is a 12.
Question: can I add protective to this as well?
For sure.
Oh, cool. So that's a +6. That's an 8, baby. Okay.
As you
that's
charge it, swing of her arms, and you feel the nails, her nails, almost like claws, like rake across your shoulder, and you feel it draws blood. She roars towards you, charging again. What do you do, Daniel?
She's charging at me again.
Yeah.
When she charges at me, I'm gonna try to fight back.
Real fight again.
Fight. I'm gonna use my 2. Oh, never mind.
As she charges, you just and shove the knife in her neck. You see, as you pull the knife back, she's stumbling back. Her hands now covered in blood, and you see she falls to her knees on the floor, and she begins moving her hands on the floor, drawing something.
I look at what she's drawing.
You see she draws a symbol, and you see she writes above it the teacher. And underneath, she moves her hand and kind of continues drawing her body, kind of almost like failing her. As says, uh, 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 she right the teacher then that draws the symbol on the floor, and then says, loses its love. And then you see her hand kind of reach out a bit further away and kind of continue um, trying to write something, and she kind of just starts with a T, and then she collapses, and you see the symbol that she drew is this. And then you're the only one kind of still in the room, and as you kind of blink, you look at her and you just see Lyra dead. Her body looks normal. You see her complexion is fine. It's just a pool of blood scattered beneath her. As there's this somber moment as you see cheerful Jai that you were talking to just a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, I just kind of, I'm gonna just, oh fuck. Are their eyes open?
Yeah. It's normal
I'm
eyes.
just gonna bend down and, close their eyes and, I'm gonna take a mental note of what, like, she wrote in blood. Then I'm gonna,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna spread it around, so.
As you kind of glance about, you see roll me a brains difficulty of 4.
Okay. 4.
You can kind of tell the T that she was writing in some of the areas that she was kind of placing her bloody hands. She moved in specific patterns, and it seems like she was trying to spell a word kind of all around where her blood kind of landed. And kind of putting together the different separate words. Seems she was trying to spell traitor.
Right.
As and a step back to go meet with the rest of the group, taking a note of
Well, I take a note of what she wrote, and I want to spread the blood around so it's no longer there.
oh,
It's
okay,
just
yeah,
blood,
you
and,
do that.
I'm just gonna say to her body, sorry. And I'll get up and walk out. to the
Yep.
rest of
Now, as you walk out, the rest of you are kind of waiting. Alex went a little bit ahead, but as you walked ahead, you did. You do hear the sound of sirens as
Wonderful, I'm glad I'm
see a
getting out of there.
a police car just approaching. And you can clearly be seen walking out of the library. Do you continue or do you double back?
Oh, I'm continuing to the mausoleum. I would also
On your
like
broken
to...
leg, right?
I have a crutch.
Also, you can clearly be seeing that you're coming from the library. And the police
Yeah,
car
he's
is
asking
literally
if you're
coming
going out
up
the
the
front
road.
door, my guy.
Dude, you're so suspicious, my guy. You're just
There is
adding
no
more
other
charge.
door that I could go
You
out
don't
of.
know that. There's almost always a side door to buildings.
Yeah,
this
there is
big,
always
it's
a side
fire
door,
hazard
yeah.
I don't
if there
know. I
isn't.
was in a rush. I'm just leaving.
Okay.
Bro, you're just making
Your
yourself so
choice.
suspicious.
Your choice. No,
Yep,
your
your
choice.
choice, honestly.
As
I'm
you
getting
continue,
arrested.
the car stops and the window kind of goes down. And you see Chief Marvin kind of looks at you. It's like, just coming from the library.
Yes.
We had some reports of strange noises coming from there. Don't want
I
anyone
heard
leaving.
that. I heard
Yeah,
that, and I
Mhm.
decided that that wasn't good, and thought that I would leave. I have no
That's
idea
fine,
what's
but
going on though.
yeah, I need you there. Please, it kind of steps out of the
Uh,
car to accompany me back.
I would like to politely decline.
Oh fuck, man. Fuck.
If
Kinda-
you don't mind, I'm a very busy person, you know. If somewhere to be.
Roll a charm difficulty of 30.
30?
30.
30.
Bro, there's no way for you.
Alright. Let's hope that I just explode at least once, please. No.
Bro, you fucking idiot.
And looks at you, is like,
I
please
didn't
accompany me
understand.
back to the library. Um,
If okay. Quick question. If I don't, you gonna place me in? Are you gonna like detain me if I don't just accompany you willingly? Is that what's happening here?
look, there was a report of screams happening, and I do.
Huh?
You clearly were coming from the library. I understand if you were scared and just walked away, but I need anyone that was there still there.
I know.
We hear
I'm
the
just doing
sirens
what I
from
was-
the back, yeah.
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 I want to tell
Welcome.
everyone there that you didn't know I was here. I'm gonna stay here, but you didn't know I was here. You found me here.
Wait, who are you
No,
again?
no,
Thank you.
no.
Mike is just completely stunned and gone. As if Marvin kind of places his hand on the back and begins helping Alex back. As y'all begin to step over the edge of the entrance, you see the group gather around a bloody Daniel, and you see Chief Marvin kind of eyes open, almost like this scene without sound. As he immediately kind of, since you still have the knife in hand,
Yeah.
he immediately kind of thrusts his gun and points towards you, like, drop the knife.
You don't mind if I leave now, do you?
No.
Alex, not a great time.
I drop the knife and like get down on my knees, put my hands on my head.
He begins to approach. You all imagine give Chief Marvin some space as he puts
Give him space by
the
leaving.
I mean the people around Daniel.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there were people around Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he throws the handcuffs around your hand. And you see he kind of glances back and you see Lyra's body as he holsters his gun and kind of brings Daniel up and just goes to his radio and calls for backup as the entire scene for all of you is almost like displaced in time, as you can tell like quite what like the order of events almost. And you see eventually more cops kind of come by, and each of you is kind of like not arrested but kind of like asked to go with to the police station, and each of you is kind of loaded into a police car without handcuffs or anything, except for Daniel, and drove into the police station. As you all find yourselves being driven to the police station, is here we're gonna end the session.
Damn it.
Cool.
Bro, my
Could I have
fucking
done
God.
something before we did?
Sure.
Could I have just because he was handcuffing Daniel, so I wanted to step back and just kind of look around at him to see if I can see any like hint or evidence of a tattoo kind of like poking up out of his clothes.
Daniel.
On the chief.
Oh, row A brings difficulty of
Oh.
12.
Can I add my
Oh.
strong-willed?
Oh no.
Uh, no, it doesn't count for this.
Damn.
Bring
17.
difficulty of 12. Um, actually, when he holsters his gun, um, you do see he kind of pulls his hand back, and you see his shirt slightly pulls up, and you see for a split second tattoo on his back, as you see this, and with that image as you're being driven by the car, um, you see this image on his back as you can just keeping that in mind as you're all being driven uh, try, to the police station. That's where we're gonna end the session.
Okay.
Nice.
A lot of progress this session.
I like
On
this
God.
But yes,
session.
Yeah, a lot of progress.
Yeah,
lot of
JV,
stuff
could I do
happening.
something with you after the session?
Sure. But yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very, very meaty session. Any theories, anything like that, throw it in the Devil's Creek chat in our Discord, the Divinity D&D Discord.
Yup.
And this, I'll say, way the I know kind of general sense of how long the campaign's gonna go, but it depends a lot on players. But after this session, I think this might be the halfway point.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah. Uh,
We've progressed a lot. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
but yeah, we'll see in the future.
We're gonna be a mini
But yes,
campaign
I gotta thank all of my wonderful players. Starting over here with Cass. Uh, can uh, say your goodbyes and where they can find you, Cass. Who are you?
Yeah, you can find me here soon. I believe the 9th is next session, Divine, right? Divine PB?
Yeah, the 9th.
The 9th.
9th, and then we're going bi-weekly after that, Thursday, p.m. EST, 7 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. PST. You don't want to miss it, and if you want to catch up, you might as well go watch the VOD
Not
that
the 9th,
should
the
be still up
6th.
on.
Right.
No, the
The
9th.
9th.
We're
Oh, the 9th.
skipping.
Yeah, no,
this-
I'm incorrect. There it is.
You can find me on Divine streams sometimes. Mostly here.
BB. You're muted, BB. Okay. Keeping PB for now.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Divine.
had to talk to someone.
PB.
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah.
Keeping it short. I'm PB. I do all the Divinity socials. Yep. Hashtag socials, not hashtag, exclaim socials in chat. And yeah, that's it. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Divine.
Hey, I'm Divine. You can catch me in the Discord. I'm there pretty often. I stream and stuff at / half divine, no spaces. Yeah, I'm in a lot of games.
Hess.
Yeah. You catch me almost every Friday at 12 p.m. PST at my channel at / Hesder, where I also run a campaign, and hopefully in the future I'll stream every now and then just playing random games I enjoy. But yeah, catch me out there.
And thank you all again for watching the stream and for putting up with the technical difficulties at the start. Next session will be at the 5th of March, session 5. And I imagine There might be a lot of discoveries that session, but we will see.
Oh man.
Yes, being your GM, JV, uh, and uh, and thank you all once again for watching. And I believe that is all. So I'll see you all when we return to Devil's Creek.